Welcome to today's Strength Conversation. I'm Jane Liebecker, coming to you from Seattle, Washington, and I am an Eddie Villa certified coach and love to use that Gallup Clifton Strengths Assessment as a tool in my business and my life.
Yes, I am Manetta Fields. I too am an Eddie Villa certified coach, and I'm joining you from Laurel, Maryland. I too use the Gallup Strengths Assessment in my coaching business, in my day-to-day life, and anything in between.
Our special guest today is Katrina Cahill. And Katrina, where are you coming from today?
I am coming from Monroe, Washington.
Ah, okay.
So we're going to jump right in, Katrina. Can you share with us what your dominant domains are?
Yeah, my dominant domains are executing and strategic thinking.
And your proclamation?
Wow. I love to do everything in a way that honors my desire to think, create, learn, move people forward. And I do that by getting a logical approach and being objective when making decisions. I stop and listen before I take action. I always aim for first place so that I can win. I help other people find common ground through practical solutions. I like to think a lot. I look for opportunities to do important work so I can help other people go further. And then I set specific goals with timelines to make sure I get stuff done. And I look at the past to build my future.
Wow, that's impressive. Can you tell us how you learned about strengths?
Originally, my mom actually got me to take the assessment for a Girl Scout thing. And she's like, "Hey, we're gonna use this on our trip, so you're gonna do this." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And then she took me to an event that Eddie was doing up here a year ago, and I was listening to him talk, still kind of like, what really is this? But by the end of it, he read my report and like, "Oh, this makes a lot of sense. Like this is me on paper."
Mhm.
That's super cool. So how did it feel to learn about that?
It was really cool. It was kind of mind-boggling in the way that it literally took everything that I am and put it on paper without me having to take time to really think like who am I?
Mhm.
That's really cool.
Yeah. We're going to talk to you today about your strength deliberative. Where is that in your top 10 strengths?
That is my number one.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Awesome. We're talking to the right
so
person.
absolutely. So for those who may not know what deliberative is in Gallup language, I'm just going to read what it says. So people strong in the deliberative theme are best described by the serious care they take in making decisions or choices. They anticipate the obstacles. Would you say that's true for you?
Absolutely.
So they nailed it, huh?
Oh yeah.
They nailed it. What's your number 5 strength, Katrina?
Analytical.
Deliberative and analytical. Nice.
Okay.
They go
So
together.
tell us how you use your deliberative. Give us an example.
Um, I am in debate. So in a debate round, I'm always looking multiple steps ahead and thinking of what the other team could respond to any particular argument with, saying like, "Oh, well, I'm going to say this. They're going to come back with this, and this is how we're going to back up our original point."
Hmm.
That is a definite strength in that arena, right?
Oh, yes.
So how do you think your analytical strength influences your deliberative strength?
Well, with analytical, I stop and think a lot. So it kind of helps with the anticipating obstacles of thinking ahead and thinking very deeply about things. And then I know, okay, this is what's going to come or could very well be the outcome.
Well, with that being said, would you tell us what you like about it? Anything in addition to that?
Uh, I I love that it really just makes a lot of sense to me. Like I have always been very, very logical and I didn't really know why.
Okay.
And then seeing this went, oh, okay, this does make sense. This really is me.
That's cool. So Katrina, what would you say to somebody who's like trying to decide whether or not to take the Clifton Strengths Assessment?
Just do it. It sounds crazy, it sounds weird, it sounds like just another personality test, but it really does make a huge difference when you are able to look at what it says and then realize this really is how my brain works. This is who I am at the core when I am being my most successful.
Ah, when you're being your most successful, that's a good point.
A
Thank
great
you,
point.
Katrina.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow. So, and you seem to be pretty concise here too. I like that. So I
Yeah.
love that your mom made you do it, but it turned into a thing where you absolutely love it.
oh yes.
And I'm excited for the impact you'll have on those that are in your age group and beyond.
Yeah,
Yes.
We
Yes.
appreciate you for taking the time.
of course. Thank you for having me.
We learned a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Katrina.
Of course.